Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are back at the house. More things are getting done, so we will go see. And this is on a note for people who are watching. Do ye want to see house updates with farm shop updates, or would you rather see just farm shop updates and house updates separate? Because everything is going on. The cousin he's there today and he's here tomorrow, and then his worker is spending most of his time at the house. They are just ready to pour the foundations out there for the one half of the shop, so that's what's going on. And then also they've redone the embankment there, so once he gets that finished there, we'll get our crab hedging put into it. And he's also dug gullies across to bring services to and from the house to the shop. So anyways, if we head this way, he has concrete poured, so they are actually not even getting ready, they are pouring concrete. So I might go in this door. So they're getting ready now for getting the subfloors, the radon barriers and all of that stuff into the floor. So they have out there and in here dug out and done. There was a big stone in here, I didn't get to see it, but it took, I think there were 3 days chiseling it out just to drop the floor. Basically you can see the depth of the clay to where the floor was, so that all was taken out. And the reason for that is so that they can undermine the walls and let the concrete that's going down now flow in underneath the wall, and then to put concrete from the other side in. So to put down concrete in Monday, so you can see put concrete down there, that's work. And then the same this side, leaving in, I think they're the exhaust vents for the radon for when the floor goes in, I think, and a sump. So then here's our radon barrier, and that is the crack at the minute. He's also started squaring off that side of the wall there, and then some reinforcing bar. I don't know why they're still there. Anyways, so yeah, that's the crack at the minute. They're getting ready to pour the floors. They're mixing it with the 2645 and the pan mixer for the back of the tractor. So the shop will then be bought, I think he said 21 cubic meters to do the foundation of that section, and 11 or 12 to do the front section. So yeah, that's going to be painful when that gets bought, because concrete is not cheap. But yeah, that's the house at the minute. Everything is coming along nicely. I think they're going to go pour the floors, to start mixing and pouring floors today. So if we can at all, we'll try and leave the camera down and get some footage. It'll be Liv doing it, because as per usual we're away at Slurry, and it's quite literally just this morning Father Phil has to agitate the tank ahead of us, so I have about an hour or two before I have to bring on the pipes after him. So he's hoping to have it done then. And I think they still have to dig out this floor too. So yeah, anyways, we'll mosey on and get something else done. So we are back at the house. It's a lovely sunny Sunday, and we'll see what has been done. I'll show you the best for last. So the concrete is getting mixed and going in. I presume it's, yeah, sure it has to be dry. So they are getting ready for subfloors and foundations. You can see a sump there, some height in the ceilings when the floors are out. So he has this room done, this room done. I don't know why they haven't started in here. So they haven't started digging out the floor in this room yet, and what would have been the old parlour. But their plan is to get their subfloors in and get the concrete poured under the foundation. So it'll be pour this side, chisel out a bit underneath, get the concrete to go in underneath it, and then do the same from the other side to put in the concrete foundation in the floor. I think that's what his plan was. Now this is probably the best bit, and it's pure craftsmanship now too. So he's done the hallway here. So this is a hallway that's going on out into the back kitchen area, would you say, or the utility, the boot room, the back hall. So he's concreted in the sides of it. He's put in his lintels above it. But what you'll see above that again, because you remember there was nothing here, he's after rebuilding in the stonework above that. And the other side, I might be able to climb up onto the scaffolding. Maybe I'll go out and go around. off you. And he's done the stonework and patched it all in. Look at that. Just to keep it all in match with the rest of it. That's a tiny bit of craftsmanship that. It looks really good, doesn't it? Looks really good. So I think the plan is we're going to be leaving some of this exposed because there's lovely cut stone above what would have been the original back door. There's these lovely cut stone slabs there. So the plan is to try and leave them exposed on the inside if we can. I think he said the rafters will be going just above it, or the joists will be going just above it, so they'll be exposed in the hallway. Maybe leave some of the rest of it exposed too, but smashing bit of work that, smashing. So there's not much more knocking to be done. There is the den still to do. Oh! But we're waiting on the rubbish skip to be emptied so we have somewhere to go with all the rubbish out of it. But yeah, it's coming on nicely. And the shop is waiting on concrete for the foundations. I don't know when he's pouring that. Next week he'll be pouring the foundations for the shop. Might even be in this video. But anyways, that is the update on what's happening. You can see the line of the next bit of foundation to be poured. So that's the back half, the machinery museum and the toilets. And then the front bit is the shop and the cafe. Happy out. And we have concrete. So the first, I think 3/4 of the foundations for the shop are getting poured today. So the first slurry load has come already. I live concrete. Concrete. I missed having the camera set up to catch the lorry coming in for the second load, but foundations are in. So that is the foundation. So this here is the machinery museum or museum end of it. And then this end here is going to be toilets and staff room. And then you can just see to the front of that where they're just getting steel, that then that section there is the shop and cafe. So they're also getting ready to start putting the grain shed up as well. So he's just moving his trusses and stuff out of the way. And they're going to be putting in the new lintels onto the roof of the house as well. So me and Liv are just after coming back from letting a few out. They're just standing the pillars there in the shed, and that's the height. Wild high. I only think they're putting up the first 4 pillars, so might be a lot to be filmed, but yeah, grain shed's starting to get stood. And we are back out. Oh, I'm still dosed on the better of it. Went to the doctor yesterday, and I spent yesterday in bed. Acute pharyngitis, so an infection in my throat that I probably should have seen to a bit sooner. So I'm on antibiotics and stuff, but anyways, I'm a bit better today than I was yesterday, so hopefully we get something done today. But anyways, lots going on here at the minute. So we are just beside the grain shed, which there's been no progress on in quite some time, and he's making a start while he's waiting for the concrete to set. He said he'd have a whack here. So our 20-foot pillars are up. So I feel like me and Liv were just saying, when you look at coming into the yard and you see just how high it is compared to the shed, we're like, geez, you know, we might want to put a light on it for low flying aircraft. And then he's started putting in the Z rails, Z rail purlins as well. So he's going to get the first bay stood up, put on, and then pour the walls before he does the second bay, just so that the first bay adds strength as he goes along, because it is quite high up. So it is quite high. So that'd be the plan there. I think he's hoping to pour the walls on that next week. And then these are the rafters for it. And you will notice this side is, I think, 15 foot longer than that side. And the reason for that is there's going to be an overhang on this side to cover, I think it's more or less to come nearly out to the end in line with that shed, to create a canopied area for the grain dryer to go into, and then the grain dryer will work under a canopy there. That be the plan. So it is. That be the plan. So that is coming on. And then we have the shop base with the first section poured. So I think today they're going to get the timbers lifted out of it and then get the timbers put in for the next bit, and they're pouring that then tomorrow. And when they've that poured, then I think his plan is to start building the shed up on top of that, and then putting the walls, and then put in the floor. So the floor, the walls will be in, and then the floor will be poured higher than the walls, up again the wall, so that there's no issue with dampness or water coming in, which is an issue in our more of our bedded sheds, because the floor is poured in, the walls are poured, and we can't keep the water out. But yeah, so this is coming on nicely. He's re-leveled all the clay that was left over there, and he's left it lined up there, ready for just mounted into a nice wee hedge. And then we try and get our native hedgerow ordered. We've it priced, we've it all looked into, and was told to get in before the end of March. So hopefully we should, but there's no reason why we shouldn't. We should get that done, and we'll get this bit done as well. So, and then we come to the house, because everything is happening at the minute. So currently what he's doing, I think he's one lad working at this while he's working over there with another lad. I can't really see now, but they're taking down the wall right down. You can see where he's marked the red, so that's just to let your man know to take her down bit by bit down for that entrance there, so they can take out the entrance, widen it out, so that's the gap from the kitchen into the living room. And the reason they have to take it all down from the top down is he's not just happy with how, no, that's the best way of putting it, because we want that widened about 2 foot, to widen that and then hope that what's above it stays there is a bit risky. So he's just going to take it down, widen it, put in the lintels, and then build it back up. And then I think as well there's maybe some more to come out up there as well. And then I think he's on about redoing it in stone like what he done there, which that's just amazing. So it is really like that, really like that. Apart from that, that's kind of what's going on with the house at the minute. Still on demolition. We're waiting for a skip to come so we can, or skip to be emptied to get that knocked, so we have somewhere to go with the rubbish. And yeah, that's really all the things that's happened. Now this video might be a bit shorter, it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, and I know I said at the start, do ye want it to be a multifaceted video of everything that's going on in the building spectrum, whether it be the house, the shop, or the grain shed, or would you prefer to see it specifically house, specifically farm shop, specifically grain shed? I can do it either way. Just let me know in the comments which way you would like to see it, because everything is happening at the same time. So I don't think there's much more to say or to show, but yeah, it's just all systems a go here. The weather is absolutely perfect. That's why he's getting the concrete work done. That's why he's getting ready to do that. The grain shed is because the weather's just brilliant. He says it's not too often you get to pour concrete this early in March. Anyways, look, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from me. Good luck.